Hey hustler, did you know that the world's second richest man started his empire with just a computer, a garage, and a wild dream? Before he conquered space, before he became a trillion-dollar titan, Jeff Bezos was just another guy chasing a big idea. But what set him apart? Relentless focus, insane ambition, and an empire-building mindset. Welcome to the story of how Jeff Bezos went from shipping books out of a garage to launching rockets into orbit. Born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jeff Bezos was a curious and brilliant child. His teenage years were filled with experiments, gadgets, and a deep love for science fiction. Even in high school, he was not just thinking about college, he was dreaming about colonizing space. After graduating from Princeton University in 1986 with degrees in electrical engineering and computer science, Bezos did not rush to start a business. Instead, he joined Wall Street. He worked at several firms, eventually landing at a hedge fund called D. Shaw. That is where he met two things that would change his life: the internet and his future wife, Mackenzie. While others dismissed the internet as a fad, Bezos saw exponential potential. One report predicted that web usage would grow 2,300% per year. That statistic became his launching pad. The birth of Amazon. In 1994, Bezos made a decision that most thought was insane. He quit his stable Wall Street job and moved to Seattle. Why Seattle? It had tech talent, was close to a major book distributor, and most importantly, it was affordable. From a modest garage, Jeff Bezos and a handful of early employees built Amazon.com a website to sell books online. Why books? Because they were easy to source, ship, and catalog, and there was massive variety. He famously rang a bell every time Amazon made a sale. By 1997, Amazon went public, but the journey wasn't smooth. Wall Street doubted its ability to make profits. Critics called it Amazon.bomb. But Bezos had a different vision. He wasn't building a bookstore. He was building the everything store. Growth, risk, and reinvention. What made Bezos different was not just vision, it was execution and endurance. During the dot-com crash in 2000, most internet startups vanished. Amazon nearly went bankrupt. Its stock plummeted 90%. But Bezos didn't flinch. He doubled down, streamlined operations, and focused on customer obsession. He launched new features like one-click ordering, customer reviews, and personalized recommendations. He even allowed third-party sellers to list on Amazon, a move that would eventually grow Amazon's marketplace into a global behemoth. Then came a bold pivot: AWS, Amazon Web Services. Launched in 2006, it offered cloud computing to businesses. People thought Bezos was crazy again. Why would a bookstore sell server space? But AWS exploded. It now powers Netflix, IBM, NASA, and even government systems. Today, it is Amazon's most profitable arm. Bezos was not just building a store, he was creating the infrastructure of the modern digital world. The relentless culture. Inside Amazon, Bezos built a culture that was intense, data-driven, and obsessed with speed. Meetings started with 6-page memos, no PowerPoints allowed. Every decision had to be backed by data. He created the famous two-pizza team rule. If a team couldn't be fed by 2 pizzas, it was too big. But the work culture was also brutal. High expectations, long hours, and constant pressure. Employees called it purposeful Darwinism. Still, it worked. Amazon crushed competition in e-commerce, logistics, cloud, and even entertainment with Prime Video. Bezos believed in long-term thinking. While most CEOs planned quarterly, he planned for decades. He once said, "Your margin is my opportunity." And he meant it. From Earth to orbit. But even as Amazon grew into a trillion-dollar empire, Bezos never forgot his childhood dream: space. In 2000, before Amazon was profitable, he quietly founded Blue Origin, a private aerospace company. Its motto? Gradatim ferociter. Step by step, ferociously. While Elon Musk made headlines with SpaceX, Bezos was working behind the scenes. He invested over $1 billion per year of his own money into Blue Origin. He believed that to save Earth, we must expand into space. Blue Origin's goal: to build the road to space so that future generations can build cities, industries, and even civilizations beyond Earth. In 2021, Bezos finally went to space aboard New Shepard, a suborbital rocket developed by Blue Origin. It lasted just 11 minutes, but it was symbolic. It marked the moment a man who once packed books in a garage had now touched the stars. Wealth, criticism, and legacy. Today, Jeff Bezos is worth over $190 billion. He owns the Washington Post, massive real estate, and the $500 million superyacht Kourou. But he's also been criticized harshly for Amazon's labor practices, for tax avoidance, for the growing power Amazon holds over global commerce, for chasing space while others fight poverty on Earth. Bezos has responded with philanthropy. He launched the Bezos Earth Fund, pledging $10 billion to fight climate change. He has donated to education, homelessness, and healthcare. But his legacy isn't just about money. It is about how he changed the rules of business, logistics, and even what is possible for humanity. He stepped down as Amazon CEO in 2021, handing the reins to Andy Jassy. But Bezos isn't done. And whether you admire him or critique him, there's no denying, Jeff Bezos built one of the greatest stories of the modern era. If this inspired you, subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most powerful minds. Thanks for watching. Stay ambitious.